What's up, all you villains? Welcome back to part 20 of our Pokemon Team Rocket Edition playthrough. We continuing this game. A new update has just released, so I thought it's a perfect time to dive back into this game. It's such an amazing game. I really enjoyed it. In the last episode, we challenged the Elite Four and we became the Pokemon League champion by defeating the old Pokemon League champion. So we're continuing the game off right back there. And now we're going to chat with Giovanni. We're going to go see what he has to say now that we are the new Pokemon League champion of the region. And this isn't a part of the new update yet. This is still a bit of the after game. We're going to continue with the after game a bit. There's going to be 4 or 5 episodes of the after game. And then we're going to dive into the new update, which is really exciting. I believe we're not going to be able to have the same team that we are currently using, but there's a couple options and ways to keep the same team or maybe get a new team. So that will be really exciting and interesting when we dive into the update. But the after game is jam-packed. It's actually a lot of fun. So we're chatting with Giovanni now. He is very pleased with how we performed and he's got a few rewards for us, which is super exciting. So he tells us a bit about the Johto legendaries, which is Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. And the new update is all about Johto. So we're going to be diving straight into the Johto region. This is all still the Kanto region. And we have just been promoted to an administrator. So that's super cool. We look pretty neat in our new attire. And he's got more gifts for us. He offers us 1 million Pokemoney. So now we're rolling in it. And he also gives us 3 legendary Pokemon. We get Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. They're all only level 15, but they're all legendaries. We just got 3 legendary birds. And not only that, he gives us the most important little item, which is tickets. We're going to be getting the rainbow tickets, and this will allow us to go to some of the Sevii Islands. Giovanni says we have earned a holiday, so he's given us the rainbow pass. And we can now go and explore the Sevii Islands. So that's what we really wanted. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the legendary birds just yet. If we get stuck or things get a bit difficult, I'll definitely train some of them up. But I'm pretty happy with the team that I have currently. We made an absolute weapon of a team. But now we're going to fly to Vermilion City and we're going to put this rainbow pass to good use. And here when you come to the port, you can enter and the guy will check that we have the rainbow pass. And you can choose to go to 1 island, 2 island, 3 island, or other. So I think we're going to try and do these islands in order. First, we're going to stop off at 1 island. We've taken the ferry and we've just arrived. So let's see what 1 island has in store for us. We're going to chat to everyone and explore the area. And I believe there's actually a secret area that we can go and explore. And there might be some legendary beasts in there for us to catch. So I can't wait to see if this is true. But let's come and chat to the people in these houses. They just give us a bit of a random chat and tell us a bit about the area and Mount Ember, which I believe is also somewhere in 1 island. But now let's enter here. We can heal up our Pokemon. And there's a scientist here that we're chatting to. And there's also a table on the left with these 3 gentlemen. So if you want to come and chat to them, especially this man in the green, he gives us a clue about how to find these legendary beasts. And he tells us it's between the South Rocks on the legendary beach. So that's where we've got to try and find the secret area. So that's your little clue on how to find this place to allow us to find the legendary beast Pokemon. I'm not sure which Pokemon these are, but I'm definitely gonna try and find them. I'm super excited. That's all there really is on 1 island in the main area. But now we're gonna surf around and see what else there is. There's a couple trainers here to battle, and I am battling all of them just to get some experience and level up some of my team a little bit more, and also just play with them a bit so I can remember who all I had on my team and what attacks they have. It's been a minute since we have played this game, so it's nice to battle some of these trainers just to remember where we left things off. And we've tried to use Rock Smash, but it seems we don't have Rock Smash yet, which is really strange because we're Pokemon champions, but we don't have Rock Smash. But we'll try and figure that out. So even here, there's a little item there, but we can't use Rock Smash yet. So I guess we're just gonna have to skip some of these items for now and continue forward. There's a lot of rocks to smash here that we can't actually smash yet. But now it looks like we've made it to the Ember Spa, where we can come and relax a bit. Looks like there's an area of hot springs, which is very therapeutic. So we're going to chat to everyone in here. I don't think there's much else to do, really. It looks pretty chill in here. And here's an item that we're going to pick up, and it's HM06 Rock Smash. So this is what we needed. This is exactly what we needed. So that is where you find Rock Smash. It's in here in the Ember Spa. So now we can actually backtrack a bit and go smash all those things and collect the items. But first off, I just want to surf across here and see if there's anything else for us to explore. I have no idea. So there's a couple trainers here. I'm trying to avoid some of them. And it looks like there's another little area that we've reached, and this is Mount Ember. But it seems to be closed off due to landslides. So I'm guessing we have to come back here later on in the game or something. Maybe we'll be allowed to enter once we have completed more of the storyline. But now we're going to make our way back, collect all the items, use Rock Smash, and try and find the secret beach. So that's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to teach Rock Smash to Blastoise, I think. I wish they would make the HMs usable without teaching them to Pokemon. I thought they would have updated that, because it's not ideal teaching your main team HM moves. Although a lot of the HMs are pretty strong, so they aren't bad options. But yeah, that still hasn't changed. But now there was a little item hiding behind this cliff here on a little beach, and it's a max repel. We'll take it. And my team is pretty jacked. I remember my Rhyperior was leveled up super high, so it's actually really strong still, even on one island. So we have been leveling him up a bit more and catching the rest of the team up. And we just picked up a Carbos here, which we'll be able to sell for a bit of cash. Although I don't think we need much cash. We just got 1 million Pokemoney. We're rolling in the money. We high ballers over here. But that's all there was to explore. We're going to heal up our team and let's try and find Treasure Beach. So from what that guy said, you've got to come and surf here on the left-hand side and go past the little port. And there is a person to battle in the water. But it looks like we have made it. This is Secret Beach. And you can come and battle some wild Pokemon and catch some wild Pokemon. But if you search some of the rock area, there's a secret entrance. We have found it. It's here. So there's a small opening in the rocks and you can go inside. And now we've entered this huge cave and it's ginormous. There's a lot to explore in here. You do want to make sure that your team is fully healed and that you have quite a few items to revive and heal your Pokemon, because it is quite a big cave to explore and there's a ton of tough battles. So you might even run out of moves. You might need some items to restore your PP for some of your attacks. That's why we did heal our team before entering, so just keep that in mind. But we're going to keep exploring, see what there is in this cave, and see if we can find some legendary Pokemon. We just seem to be going deeper and deeper, and all the officers that we encounter are surprised that we have found the cave and that we are going so far into it. A lot of them have said no one has come in this deep before. That doesn't work there. This is really cool. I love that the cave is all white inside, and it's such a cool addition. Who would have thought there's a secret cave here in the one island? And there's also a ton of items to pick up. You've got to search a lot of the rocks and pick up some of the items hiding everywhere. And there's a lot of scientists and officers to battle. So you definitely want to try and strengthen and level up one or two of your weaker Pokemon, or perhaps the legendary Pokemon that you just got. If you want to use those in your team, you might want to level up some of the legendary birds right now. But we're going to keep exploring. Let's see what else there is. When you reach this section, you can go on the right and pick up a little item at the bottom here. And it's a water stone, so that's really useful. But now we're going to go back down the staircase. I am super excited to finish the after game in the Kanto region and then try the new update in the Johto region. I can't believe this game is so cool and it explores more than one region now. I'm super excited. The game and the storyline is top notch, and some of the mega evolutions that are coming up in the next few episodes are absolutely insane. So you don't want to miss some of the upcoming episodes. The rest of them are just going to be straight fire. We're going to be getting new mega evolution forms. We're going to be finding more legendary Pokemon. We're going to make our way to Johto. It's going to be super jam-packed. So we're definitely going to try and finish this one off until the next update at least. And as you guys know, we just finished Pokemon Unbreakable Ties. We uploaded the 30th episode, and that was the final one that we have done until the next update comes out. So if you are a fan of RPG games, go check out Pokemon Unbreakable Ties. It's one of the best, newest games out, and it's a lot of fun. So this update actually came out in perfect timing. As we finished Unbreakable Ties, the Team Rocket Edition update came out. So we're going to quickly try and pump out this game. We're also going to finish Pokemon Blaze Black 2, which is an epic game. I heard some good things about Blaze Black 2, and I haven't played through a Pokemon Black and White version all the way through before, so I thought I'd give it a go, but it's actually such an insane game. I'm really enjoying it. It could be one of my favorites, definitely in the top 10. So I'm going to try to finish Pokemon Blaze Black 2 in the coming weeks as well. It's such a good game. I'm like really into it at the moment. And then after that, we got some new games in the works. We're looking at a few options. Leave me some comments down below of which games you would like me to play next. I definitely want to try and play a Sun and Moon version, because I haven't completed a Sun and Moon game completely either, and also an XY version. I never really played a lot of the later games. I always played Red, Gold, Silver, Crystal. I've completed those games a ton, but I never really played the games on the NDS and 3DS and things. So I think playing some of those games will be super fun for myself and for you guys, and we'll see what ROM hack fan games there are of those versions. But now it looks like we've found that same guy in green clothes that was in the Pokemon Center, and there is the Ultra Beast Pokemon Nihilego behind him. And it looks like he wants to battle. So we're going to have to battle this guy in order to try to take on Nihilego. And this guy is super tough. I did lose to him a couple times before defeating him. So make sure your team is healed and ready to go. And now let's take him on. Let's see what Devon Admin Emerald has got in store for us. The first Pokemon he sends out is a level 66 Blaziken. I did swap my team around just to counter his Pokemon. So we've got Kingdra up front, and the water attacks are going to be quite effective. And Kingdra has knocked out Blaziken, so we got one of his Pokemon out the way, but Kingdra is just hanging in there. Luckily, Kingdra has leveled up to 67 now, And the next Pokemon Emerald has sent out is Mawile, and it's Mega Evolved, and it's level 69. That's even higher than my Kingdra. But now we're going to send out our big boy Rhyperior. We one-shotted Mega Mawile. Our Rhyperior is an absolute weapon, and its level is super high. Now, it looks like Emerald has sent out Registeel, the legendary Pokemon. We swapped out Ninetales to get those fire attacks in. It's going to be super effective against Steel. And 2 hits, and we should knock out Registeel. We've hit it with 2 Flame Bursts. We've got Quick Claw to allow us to attack first, and Registeel has been knocked out. The next Pokemon Admin Emerald is going to send out is a Lunatone. So we are going to send out Blastoise now for its water attacks. And Blastoise is probably the weakest Pokemon in our team at the moment. Its level is 66, which is quite low compared to some of the other Pokemon on my team. But our attacks are pretty good. We're hitting it with Surf. I think 3 Surfs and we'll be able to knock it out if Blastoise can hang in there. But it looks like Lunatone attacks first and Blastoise gets knocked out. We still got 4 Pokemon left in our team though. So I'm thinking we send out Rhyperior again, and hopefully our Stone Edge will do some serious damage. Oh, we take a heavy blow, but we do knock out Lunatone in one shot. And the next Pokemon he sends out is a level 68 Metagross, which is the Steel type. It knocks out my Rhyperior. We're going to send out Ninetales, and hopefully its fire attack will be super effective. We hit it with a Flame Burst, and we one-shot it. It's a critical hit. We got pretty lucky there. We knocked out Metagross. And the final Pokemon Devon Admin Emerald sends out is a level 67 Obstagoon. It looks like we've got this one under the belt. Our Ninetales gets knocked out, but Obstagoon does get burnt. And we send out Alakazam to try and finish off Obstagoon. Our Psychic doesn't affect dark types, and Alakazam got knocked out. No! But we still got our secret weapon, our second strongest Pokemon, which is our Dragonite, level 71. And I think we're going to make light work of Obstagoon. We hit it with a Thunder, and that's it for Devon Admin Emerald. He's been knocked out. Dragonite levels up, and that was a super tough battle. And he can't believe that we've defeated him, because his level is apparently a 9, and he was one of the strongest battlers, and he thinks that we got to be a 10 if we defeated him. So he gives us a sample of Nihilego, and then he says he's gonna head out of here. So let's see if Nihilego will battle us and if we can catch him. So you come and interact with them, and it just asks if you want to take Nihilego with you. You don't have to battle it or catch it or anything. So of course we said yes. We've got a level 50 Nihilego, which was one of the Ultra Beasts. The Ultra Beasts were never all that popular, but there are some really cool ones. I do like Buzzwole especially, and also Guzzlord. And now, once you have gotten Nihilego, there is one more legendary Pokemon in this cave. And here we've just found it. It's Guzzlord. This is my second favorite Ultra Beast. And this one you actually have to battle and try and catch. It's level 50. And it's pretty tricky to get it into a Pokeball and stay there. So I did cut and edit the video a bit so it didn't drag on too long. It's quite hard because your attacks can knock it out fairly easily, which we don't want to do. And you've got to weaken it, so you've got to be careful and selective with your attacks. Make sure you do a bit of damage, but don't knock it out. And after using a ton of great balls, we finally caught it. It did take me a good 5 minutes to try and catch, but we eventually got it, and I think I'm going to use Guzzlord. I'm definitely going to add that to our team. I can't say no to it. It's such an epic Pokemon and underrated. The legendary Ultra Beast Guzzlord. So now we can use an escape rope to head back out, and we're going to head to the Pokemon Center add Guzzlord to our team. I think we're gonna bench Alakazam, sadly, and we're gonna train up Guzzlord. It's only level 50, so we gotta level it up. And in the next video, we're gonna explore 2 island and 3 island, so that's gonna be jam-packed as well. As you can see, we got Nihilego as well. So this game is getting super exciting now. All the legendaries are coming out, but that's all it's gonna be. Thanks for watching.